has proven without a doubt that he is one of the hardest punching middleweight champions in the world.
Well, it was a hard fight from the beginning. It was like a really emotional fight. A lot of hard punching. On the 5th round, man, you was telling me the fight was dead even before the 5th round began.
When Gerald McClellan, a 28-year-old from Freeport, Illinois, knocked out Julian Jackson, he not only won the WBC middleweight championship, he became the heir apparent to Jackson's unofficial title of boxing's hardest hitter, pound for pound.
It's a scary feeling when you hit somebody and knock him out, knock him unconscious. And you can tell before the person falls that he's on his way down. When I land a good shot, a right hand or left hook, you know, it's a good feeling. You know, it's like, to me, knocking somebody out is like, it's like having sex, you know what I mean? It's a good feeling.
Trained in Detroit's fabled Kronk Gym, McClellan earned his reputation as a knockout artist by ending all 29 of his wins early, 25 of them before the end of the 3rd round. Yet unlike many sluggers, he systematically sets up his opponents with combinations, often ending with his favorite punch, a left hook in between the solar plexus and the kidney.
You get hit with a shot like that, you know, right on the money, picture perfect, you'll go down anybody with it.
And in his first title defense, it was this left hook that wrote McClellan into the history book. It's gotta be a record! Unbelievable!
The minute it landed, I knew it was over, because I seen when I hit him, I kind of like took a step backwards and I seen him just fall.
Boxing's most dramatic, most exciting moment is that split second when a fighter is separated from his senses. And while McClellan's punching power overshadows his considerable boxing skills, he knows that any of his fights, including this one, his 2nd title defense, can end ever so quickly.
I don't see the fight going to more than 3 rounds. You know, because 3 rounds give me enough time to box, give me enough time to punch, figure the guy out, defense. You know, 3 rounds is enough for any fight to me.
All right, on the subject of last-minute changes, did a last-minute change of opponents ever affect you, Bobby?
Not in any drastic fashion, but I always asked for, or more accurately demanded, a videotape. Because I'd spent so much time guiding my mind and my body to react to a certain opponent. If it's a jab or right hand that I always want to work on slipping or a counter, and to have a new opponent thrust at me and not know anything about him would absolutely drive me crazy. So I don't think it ever affected me because I got the video.
Yeah. Is Gerald McClellan focused enough so that the change of opponents won't affect him this evening?
Gerald McClellan's a good and talented champion. And not only is he a good and talented champion, but he has a trainer who has been around forever. And much like my trainer, Tom Parks, is a strategic genius. They will be able to solve whatever they have to here tonight. I believe that they will do it.
And Ferdy, does Baptist have what it takes to stop a guy like Gerald McClellan?
That's very difficult. There are 2 different class of fighters. McClellan's right at the top of the heap. And because of his weight problems and things, Baptist has a chance if he survives and stays awake after past 5 rounds. McClellan, on the other hand, you've heard him say he'll get him out in 3. Well, those kind of little predictions backfire on you if you don't get him out. So that's about what we're going to look at. Can he get him out in enough time, or will he wear out if he doesn't get him out and tries? As far as the difference between the 2, you've got to admit that Gerald McClellan's head and shoulders above Baptist in talent.
All right, with that, let's take our first glimpse at 30-year-old Gilbert Baptist, born in New Jersey, lives in San Diego. Baptist, a record of 28-16 with 12 knockouts, comes off a 10-round decision over Armando Campos in Verona, California, back on November 17th, 1993. Gilbert Baptist getting his second crack at a world title. His first shot came in November '91 when he lost via decision to Gianfranco Rossi for the IBF Junior Middleweight Championship in Italy. And now here is the champion, 26-year-old Gerald McClellan, with a record of 29-2, 27 KOs, won the WBC middleweight title with a stunning fifth-round TKO over longtime champion Julian Jackson in May of '93. Tonight he makes his second defense of the title. Gerald McClellan off his first title defense back in August, making quick work of Jay Bell, knocking him out with a body shot 30 seconds into the first round in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. 18 of McClellan's 29 victories have come by way of first round knockout. Time now to check the numbers. Let's go to the tail of the tape. At age 30, Baptist is 4 years older than McClellan. The 4.5-inch height advantage for McClellan. The weight nearly even. And a big 7.5-inch reach advantage for McClellan. And the WBC rules for this championship bout: 10-point must system, 3 scoring judges, no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. Only the referee can stop the fight, and a fighter cannot be saved by the bell except in the last round. So coming up here at the MGM Grand Garden in Las Vegas, it's Gerald McClellan and Gilbert Baptist for the WBC Middleweight Championship. We are set for the official introductions. Let's go up to our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Grand Garden here at the world's largest hotel, casino, and theme park for our featured bout of the evening, Global Warfare, brought to you by Don King Productions, the MGM Grand, and Corona Beer. This bout is sanctioned by the World Boxing Council. The president, Jose Sulaiman, supervisor at ringside, Bobby Lee, along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the chairman, Dr. Elias Ghanem, commissioners Nat Carasali, Bruce Lane, Luther Mack, and Dr. James Nave, the executive director, Mark Ratner. Physicians at ringside, Dr. Flip Womansky, Dr. William Berliner, Dr. Al Capana. Timekeepers at the bell also keeping count of the knockdowns. We have James Catton and Mike Lasella. Introducing to you the judges as appointed: Herbert Min, Dave Moretti, and Barbara Perez. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, it's showtime! The WBC Middleweight Championship of the World, scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. The referee in charge of this bout to give instructions after the introductions, Richard Steele. All right, fans, introducing to you first the challenger on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing white trunks with blue trim. He is representing the Mongoose Boxing Club in San Diego, California. He weighed in at a ready 158 1/2 pounds, and his record includes 28 wins, 16 losses, with 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Introducing the challenger, known as the Sweet Sensation, Gilbert Baptist. And in the corner across the ring, on my right is the defending champion fighting out of the red corner. He enters the ring wearing green trunks with white trim and fighting out of Freeport, Illinois. He weighed in at 159 pounds, and his record includes 29 wins, 2 losses, with 27 big wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is making his second defense of his title. Please welcome the hard-hitting WBC middleweight champion of the world, known as the G-Man, introducing Gerald McClellan. Once again, here's your referee in charge, Richard Steele, now to give instructions. 12-round scheduled bout.
We got both fighters in the dressing room. Caution again. Obey my commands at all times. Shake hands. Good luck.
My apologies. I looked over here, sir.
And the first thing, Purdy, we notice is that no Emmanuel Stewart in the corner of Gerald McClellan. We understand there was a disagreement between Stewart and McClellan over strategy for tonight going into the fight. And apparently there was a split. Boy, it's been a tough year for Stewart, losing Evander Holyfield. He just got back with Tommy Hearns. But this is the news coming into this fight.
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday. He's disappointed at his attitude and not losing weight like he wants to and just the strategy. He doesn't want him to come out here and bomb Baptist. He wants him to box, and of course, McClellan's idea is I'm going to get him out of there in 3 once I train hard. There's the first good hard punch.
McClellan said he wants the early knockout. Heavy-handed, explosive, lightning quick, going for the thunder there. Looking to end it in the first minute. There goes Baptist down, crumbling to the deck.
And he's in bad shape. The punches of McClellan are really rock hard. Look at him. He looks like an Olympic starter. A sprinter trying to get in there.
And he comes back to finish it off. Baptist in dire trouble. A swarming Joe McClellan dumps him up on the left. Smothers Baptist with punches. Baptist goes down to his back. 3.
This is academic here. His body shots, his head. Look at him. He doesn't know where he's even at. Richard could.
Hey, you okay?
He's going to let
You
him.
okay? Come on now, let me see. Come on, let me see you. Wait. You okay?
He wants a response from Baptist, and he finally gets one.
Richard trying not to make a mistake.
And that is it.
No, it's not. He's not going to count on the block. But see his eyes? His eyes aren't